Hey everybody, welcome back to Life Rocks. As most of you know, I am a huge fan of CBD. I find that high doses of CBD really help me when dealing with some of my multi-debarkment syndrome symptoms. So today, life really rocks because we got a new package from CBDISTILLERY and we're going to unbox it and talk about a new item I'm about to be trying. So if you are familiar with my videos, you've probably already seen me talk about my very favorite CBDISTILLERY product, which is their highest dose product. And that is the 5,000 milligram CBD tincture. This is actually 167 milligrams per dose. They just changed the packaging so it looks a little bit different than what you're used to seeing in my videos, but it's the same great product. I take that every morning with my coffee, and I do find that it helps to lower some of my rocking symptoms throughout the day that are associated with my MDDS. And I just recently saw a new item available on their website. This is CBN. So it's another cannabinoid, but it is a little bit different than CBD. So this actually has CBN and CBD in it, and it's supposed to help with sleep. The reason I am wanting to try this out is because I've noticed that I have been struggling with my sleep patterns lately. Before MDDS, I have always struggled with my sleep. It's difficult for me to fall asleep, it's difficult for me to stay asleep, and then it's difficult for me to wake up in the morning. Once I came down with MDDS, I started sleeping more and better than I've ever slept in my life, meaning I would fall asleep almost as soon as my head hit the pillow, and I wouldn't wake up until my alarm went off in the morning. Another really strange thing that I noticed when I developed MDDS was that I stopped dreaming. For my whole life, I've been an incredibly vivid dreamer, and those dreams stopped when I got sick with multi-debarkment syndrome. I did do a lot of research, and I found that your dream patterns and dreams can be affected by brain injuries and neurological illnesses. And as we all know, MDDS is a neurological illness, and by many doctors it's considered to be a brain injury. For the first year, I slept like a baby, and probably because my symptoms were wearing me out so bad, I was completely exhausted by the time I would lay down to go to sleep at night. But for this past year, I have noticed that I've been starting to revert back to my old sleep patterns where I struggle to fall asleep. I lay in bed tossing and turning and waking up every few minutes. And we all know that lack of sleep causes an increase in symptoms, so my symptoms have really been high lately. We also know that when you're in deep sleep, it helps you heal and recover better. Due to the fact that it's taking me forever to fall asleep and I'm waking up every few minutes, I'm never actually getting any deep sleep, which could possibly be keeping me from reaching remission. Plenty of rest is necessary if you want to achieve remission, and that's definitely something I'm not getting right now. So I'm going to try out the CBN to see how it does for my sleep, and I will update all of you later in another video. But this is just another tincture, very similar to what I take in the morning with my coffee, but this one I'm going to be taking at night before bed. This is a very different dosage than what I typically take with my CBD. So this entire bottle only has 150 milligrams of CBN and 450 milligrams of CBD, which means each dose only has 5 milligrams of CBN and 15 milligrams of CBD. So I'm curious to see if that's going to be enough to be effective to help with my sleep. So far, that is the only dosage of that I see on their website available, but I also saw a CBN isolate available. And if you guys remember, in one of my videos a couple years ago, I showed you how to create your own edibles using isolate powders. So I'm going to put a link to that video in the description down below, but this time I'm going to create my own edibles using a combination of CBD and CBN, And with that, I'm able to have a little bit more control over what the dosage is. I'm first going to experiment with the tincture to see how that particular dosage affects me, to know how high of a dose I want to make in my homemade edibles. Stay tuned and leave me a comment down below if you're curious to see how I make those CBD CBN edibles, because if you are, I'll be sure to create a video of it. They actually gave me a little bonus goodie in my box this time. If you're interested in trying out a product by CBD Distillery, I'm going to leave my referral link in the description down below so that you can get an extra discount. The one thing that I really love about this company is they offer promotions all the time. They also have a rewards program where you can earn points for every dollar that you spend and eventually earn free CBD from it. In my box this time, as my free goodie, they sent me a little CBD Lip Balm. So this has 25 milligrams of CBD and it's spearmint flavor. One of the things that I love about CBD Distillery is that they are all US Hemp Authority certified, so I know that I can trust their products. They've been third-party tested for quality and effectiveness, and I can trust that I'm getting an accurate and consistent dose from every bottle. Leave me a comment down below and let me know about some of your experiences with CBD. And if you haven't already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click that little bell so you don't miss any of my updates. And if you're a fan of CBD, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget about that referral code in the description down below so that you can save some money on your next CBD order.